back to another home update video. If you're new here, my name is Nia. I have a lot of content on home updates, home DIYs, family content, family vlogs, travel, all of that. I am mainly on TikTok, so I'll insert my TikTok over here, but I do love to post longer content here on YouTube, so that is what you'll be seeing. Today I have a home update video. It's been about 6 months since I've done my last video. I'll link it over here somewhere. Make sure y'all watch that. And that is basically the initial home update from when we first purchased this home. We purchased this home back in July of last year, so July 2022. It is now May 2023, and I do have some updates for y'all. We just gonna get right into the nitty-gritty of everything. I'm going to be talking about things that I have loved, that I've purchased, things that I regret purchasing, things that we're still working on, and then some of the ideas and all of that I have planned for some upcoming home renovation. So this is basically just us turning our builder grade home into custom luxury home, if you will. So the first update that I have for y'all are these beautiful arch mirrors. I have had my eye on these since we were in our apartment previously, and I am just so excited that I finally have them up in my walls. They're these beautiful black metal mirrors that I got from Home Depot. Also, everything y'all see in this video is going to be linked down below. If I missed something, feel free to leave a comment and I will find that link for you. I will also state if they do not have that item in stock. Most of the things that I have in this video you will find down below. Some things will be an affiliate link, so if you don't want to have me get a commission off of anything that you plan on purchasing, go search it yourself then. I don't know what to tell you. But yes, these black metal arch mirrors, I love them. Ever since I saw them online, I knew that I had to have them in this house. It just matched the vibe that I'm going for, which is like a very organic, modern feel in the house. Y'all will see that. Mind you, these mirrors, heavy, okay? My husband was struggling to get these mirrors up the stairs because we do live in a townhome, if you did not know. Definitely a two-person job for sure, especially when it comes to anchoring these on the wall. As you can see, you need two people to see where everything is at. Tell me this doesn't look nice. So the reason that we left them a little lower is because we're gonna be putting sconces right above it. So I wanted to make sure it was evenly spaced with the sconces. I just love arches, and I knew that they were gonna come back in style, so I just had to have them in my house. The next thing I wanna get into with you guys are these faux linen curtains. I purchased from this brand a lot on Amazon. I have purchased several curtains from them, and they are always all blackout curtains. And let me tell you, they do black out. So this time I purchased, I believe these ones are 108 inches. I definitely could have gotten them a little bit shorter. I probably will end up getting the length of it adjusted. They are faux linen curtains and I love them. They're like the perfect neutral tone color. The way that they appear in my video is the exact way that they look in person. Very much neutral, just a neutral linen color. And then I also purchased these black drape hooks from Amazon. I love them. I definitely could have put more when attaching them to the curtain, but look, it doesn't bother me. Okay, if it bothers you, I got news for you. You don't live here, so. I had my husband put these curtains up. I love my curtains to be floor to ceiling. It just makes the room look so much more taller than what it is. I definitely need to steam them, so don't come for me, but gravity's been doing what it's supposed to do. So yay me. And I just love just that little homey accent it adds to the home. Nothing too crazy, nothing too extravagant. It doesn't make your eye move around all crazy. Like, it's just the perfect amount of just hominess. And as you can see here, they do block a lot of light. I personally do not need the back of my house blocked because we do live right up against a forest. There's nobody back there. They will never be building homes back there, so I'm not too worried about the back of my house not being covered, but they do block a lot of light. So I really do highly recommend these, and they come at a really affordable price compared to what drapes normally cost, especially when they start getting into those hundreds of inches. Drapes can get pretty expensive. I always purchase from here. I have never had a problem with them. The next thing I decided to do in our home was to paint our fireplace. There was just something about this focal point in the living room that just was not doing it for me. It just looks so flat, and no matter how many times I repainted the mantle, what mirrors I added on the side of it, it still just looks so flat to me. So I decided, why not paint it black? Let's just go straight for it. Girl, we just gonna go straight for it. Paint it black. And my favorite favorite black to use. I use it in every single home that we have owned. Is Tricorn Black by Sharon Williams. This is in a flat coating. I don't know what type of walls we have, but this is the first time where I've experienced having flat walls that kind of bring a texture through the paint. So that's kind of what you'll see in some parts of the video here and there. It's not that the paint isn't dry, it's the type of walls that we have. So I'm not sure what kind of walls they build with in Northern Virginia, but this is the first time I've experienced it. It doesn't really bother me too much. It kind of makes it look kind of like a texture, not like textured walls, but like a textured type of paint to it, if that makes any sense to anybody. But yes, I did end up painting this black. Mind you, if you decide to paint anything black, walls, whatever it may be, prep is key when it comes to using very dark and heavy colors like this. You have to prep your area. There are literally no cheat codes unless you are super professional. Good for you. If you're not, I highly recommend prepping. I made sure I prepped this space to a T. It took me like an hour to prep this space, but I wanted to make sure it was perfect. I left no room for error and it came out so beautiful, so beautiful. I think it brought in that depth that I really needed in that room, and I love it. Absolutely obsessed with it. I was thinking about putting in a wood mantle to add like kind of an accent that matches our floors, but honestly I think I like it all black. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If I do change it, I'll change it down the line, but changing the mantle is really not on my top priority list either. So I love it. I think it brings in that depth that I was looking for. It doesn't have the room feeling so cold anymore. It brings in some like, ooh, it's a black wall. Moving on to new living room items. Right here you will see my Pottery Barn coffee table. I'm absolutely obsessed with this coffee table. It is slightly warmer in person than what it is online. It comes off as more of like a neutral tone online. In person it's definitely more oaky, more of a warm oak. It's not bad though. It's really nothing that bothers me at all. It brings in like a nice warmth feel. It's engineered wood, so it's not real wood, but it is still heavy because of the fact that it is engineered. It is definitely still heavy. Very good quality. I really love this table. I had my eye on this table when we first moved in here. I have no regrets with buying this table at all. It pairs beautifully with this rug that I got from Home Depot. You'd be surprised that Home Depot got some really nice home furnishing things. Okay, so y'all do not sleep on Home Depot because they have the discounts and they have some really good things and they ship very fast compared to all these other stores. You're gonna be waiting for months. Home Depot got some hidden gems. This is a jute rug, and the thing about this jute rug, it doesn't feel like jute. It just feels very soft. It doesn't hurt when you walk on it. It doesn't shed, none of that. It's beautiful. It's true to its color of how it shows up online. I love this rug. One of my favorite purchases. Doesn't need time to like lay flat and get all the creases out. Falls flat on the floor, no smell. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend this rug if you're looking for something like nice and natural to add into your space. And they have plenty of different sizes and shapes as well. Next, we're moving on to my beautiful chandelier. This chandelier has caused so much controversy on my TikTok channel. You'd be surprised how many people my beaded chandelier has pissed off on this earth. Like, they just don't get it. And I don't care because I didn't buy it for anybody to get it. I bought it for me. So it really didn't bother me that people were so pressed about black chandelier, but hey, here it is. I purchased this chandelier off of Target. This was around, I wanna say like $700 when I purchased it. They do have similar ones to it on Amazon and Wayfair and Overstock, but I'll link what I purchased down below for you. This is a decorative chandelier, and I think that blew past a lot of people's minds. Not all lights in the home are to provide lights. I know that sounds so crazy, but this is a decorative light. So obviously I was not purchasing this light to add more light to my house. Y'all see these LEDs on the ceiling. You see this big old full sliding door in the back of my home. What do I need more light in my house for? I don't. I wanted a decorative piece. Now, when I purchased this piece, I had the idea that it was going to be able to sit flush against the ceiling. It currently doesn't. It does hang down about, I want to say 5 or 6 inches. It doesn't bother us. Nobody's head hits it. Everyone has this weird idea that we like run into it every day or it's gonna fall through the ceiling. It's very much in the studs. It's very well secured and no one hits their head on it. Like, I don't know how people are coming up with this because they've never been in my house, but no one is running into this chandelier at all. I love this chandelier. I think it's a very beautiful and bold statement. It adds that beautiful organic modern that I'm going for in the house. It adds a little bit of light, but it's not anything that if you're like reading a book at night or something, it's good for that. But if you need light to actually see in the room, that's not what it's for. It's literally a decorative chandelier, but I'm in love with it. Again, I got good news for you. If you don't like it, you don't live here, so I don't know what else to tell you. Y'all just stressing out for no reason, but we love it and we're fine with it. Now, moving on to the kitchen, I did purchase some new bar stools. I got these bar stools off of Overstock, I believe, Overstock or Wayfair. I'll leave the link down below. I love these chairs. They're pretty pricey per chair, and they're supposed to be like a dupe of the CB2s, but really the pricing is not too far off from them. So if you just want to save like a few dollars or whatever, I would purchase them through Overstock or Wayfair. But these ones come in a lot quicker than CB2, which is why I did purchase them. They are made of faux leather. I chose these specifically because I have a 5-year-old, and the way that she just makes messes while eating is ridiculous and it's beyond me. So I needed something that wasn't only easy to clean, but still look cute at the same time. And again, it added that nice organic modern that I'm going for in the house. Super easy to clean. I take like a Clorox wipe or some spray it down, wipe it down, vacuum the little seams. Sometimes I just flip it to its side and pat the little crumbs out and let my Roomba do what it does. So I love them, highly recommend. A really great buy. I definitely could have bought 4 of them, but when I was purchasing them at the time, they only had 3 left, and I just have not gone back to get the 4th one. It's only 3 of us in the house anyway. I guess if it comes to that time where we really need a 4th bar stool, then I'll do it. But until then, we're fine. Moving on to the dining room. This is one purchase that I feel like I wasted my money on, to be honest. This is my dining table. Beautiful dining table, very beautiful. I love it. I love the color. It complements our space very well. However, the material on this is just so weak. Any like slight placement of something that is too rough on the table will definitely show. Like I have scratches left and right. Some of them, I don't know where they came from. There's some chips in it already. I have no idea where they're coming from because nobody sits at this table. We've used this table maybe twice, and the side that has all the scratches, we've never sat on that side. We've only sat on the other side. So I'm like thoroughly confused. Like, was it here when it got delivered or like what's going on? But this is a purchase from Ashley Furniture that I just regret. I will never purchase this again. I probably will never purchase from Ashley again. I have purchased from them 3 times now since we've owned houses, and every single purchase experience has just been hell, to be honest. The delivery is always it's always terrible. Customer service is terrible. And this is just my personal experience. You might have another experience with Ashley Furniture. I'm glad that you got a good experience. But as for me, speaking just for myself, we have never had a good experience with Ashley Furniture ever. And this literally just solidified that I will never be purchasing from there again. Beautiful table. Again, the material is just so cheap for how much it cost. Moving on to my dining chairs. These are my suede dining chairs. I love them, love them, love them. They add that nice curvature that was desperately needed in the dining room area. Like you can see from like our table being rectangle, our floor to ceiling windows rectangle, everything's just a straight line. I needed some curvature somewhere. So I ordered these off of Wayfair or Overstock, I believe. I go back and forth between them a lot. So whatever it is, it'll be linked down below. I absolutely love these. I believe they come in sets of 2. So I got 6 of them, total of 3 orders, 6 chairs. This is a true black. Like if y'all watch my vlogs and have seen Pluto, our black Labrador, like that black. Okay, it's like sitting on Pluto at the dining chair. These are black. Okay, black. So I love them though. They're a little stiff, but they're not uncomfortable stiff. It's just like, okay, I should be sitting up eating my dinner stiff. You know what I'm saying? Not like I'm lounging eating dinner, if that makes sense. I love them. Great buy in my opinion. Next, I'm moving on to my 7-foot mirror. Yes. This is a 7-foot mirror. I purchased this mirror like 6 years ago, so I cannot tell you where I got it from. I literally have no idea. It's all a blur. But I'm sure if you just type in like 7-foot wood mirror somewhere, it will pop up. We've had this mirror for so long. I had a video in an older vlog where I was painting this black because that very like golden brown was just not the vibe, not the mood anymore for this home. So I didn't want to get rid of the mirror. I just wanted to refurbish it. So I did end up repainting it. My beautiful Tricorn Black, my go-to black. I love how it came out, made it look more modern. It definitely complemented the home a lot more and just like the whole feng shui of the house. In love with this mirror, and I always have been. I'm so sorry I do not have the link, but like I said, if you just search 7-foot wood mirror, I'm sure something will pop up. Now, a lot of the items and things that you see I won't go over in this video, such as like my chandelier, because I've already talked about that in my first video. So that's why I said make sure you guys go ahead and watch that video first before you watch this one, because I've already gone over that, got all the details in that one. This one I'm trying to focus on all of the updates since that video. So continuing on in the dining room, I did bring those curtains over from the living room, ordered another pair, put them in to my dining room, I got rid of these blinds. Y'all, I cannot stand blinds. I'm not a blinds girl anymore. I feel like it just takes away from the character of the window. One of the reasons I purchased this home, aside from it having privacy in the back, was because of these front windows, and these blinds just blocked the fullness of the windows, and I could not stand it. I want to see that full floor to ceiling window. Like, let me look out my window. So I had my husband take off all of the blinds, and it just added that beautiful, dramatic, modern effect that I wanted in that space. Just that simple change. I put those blackout curtains that I have in the living room. I also put them over here into my dining room. They block out everything at night. You cannot see through them at night. I've tried, I've looked, I've stepped outside the neighborhood, looked into my window at night, can't see through them. They add a beautiful touch into the dining room, just makes it feel more homey once again. I also purchased the same exact rod that I used over in the living room as well for this dining room space. I just love how it looks so much more open and so much more modern without those blinds being attached to them. It just did exactly what I knew it was gonna do. Moving on to my pantry. If you've been following my channel for a while, or even on my TikTok, you know that I did redo my pantry, but I did it the lazy homeowner way. Instead of actually taking all of the wire racks out and rebuilding from scratch, I just made wire rack covers. And a lot of people are like, oh, you know, you can just purchase these things from the Dollar Tree and have it there. I know you can do that, but that's not the effect that I wanted. I wanted that real wood effect in there. I wanted it to feel like I actually had built-ins. I have a whole video on how I made these, so I'll make sure I link that up here for you guys, or put it down below in the description. They're also renter friendly. I ended up painting them the same color as our wall, which is City Loft by Sherwin-Williams. I took that same flat paint, painted them, and it just blended seamlessly with the wall in there, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Now for the items that are inside, I have a whole video on those items as well. Everything was sent to me by Amazon with the Amazon brand deal that I had with them, so I'm so thankful for Amazon Home for all of this. I'll have that all linked down below in my description for you, and it just really brought the whole pantry look together. Some of the bottles and things you see I did purchase at like TJ Maxx or Home Goods, Marshalls, but other than that, a lot of the organization has come from Amazon. So especially these jars, they come with the signs already made for the jar, so I absolutely love that. All of that will be down in the description for you. You know I got you. Now for my pantry door, I wanted to move all of my plastic wrap out of my drawers because it was just taking up so much unnecessary space in my drawers, and I'm like, I could be putting things that I actually use in my kitchen instead of a whole bunch of plastic wrap and foil that I don't use daily. So I wanted to get these baskets and just hang them on the back of my pantry door. These are very heavy duty baskets. The strip that holds them are the same things that we have in our shower, and that holds, I think, up to 30 pounds, I want to say. It just keeps everything out of the kitchen and in the pantry, and I just know that everything is right there. Everything I need is just in the pantry. All pantry items are right there, and it just saves me space in my kitchen, and that's why I wanted these baskets behind my pantry door. Love them. Now, if you want to rip these off of your door, I highly suggest not doing that because it will take the paint off. So if you're renting, I wouldn't recommend doing this. I would definitely go and look into like command hooks or something like that. But if you own the home and don't care about your door, or you don't plan on moving these baskets at all, then I would go ahead and purchase these. Moving on to my stairs, I did end up ripping off the carpet of my second level stairs because I just could not stand to see the carpet. Carpet in general is just so ugly to me on stairs. I don't know why builders still do it. If you prefer carpet on your stairs, more power to you. Me, however, I can't stand it. It's way too much work to clean. Like, I don't understand why there's carpet on stairs. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you know, you're gonna be cleaning that every day, you're gonna be falling. You clean carpet every day too. Just because you can't see the dirt on the carpet does not mean it's not there. So if you're using that as your excuse as to not having to clean your carpet every day, you're disgusting. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be the person to tell you that's disgusting. You should be cleaning your carpets. I prefer to have my steps wood. So much easier to clean. I can see everything and know exactly when it needs to be cleaned, so it does not bother me. However, there's not a lot of traction that goes on these steps right here. Nobody is really going up and down from the bedrooms to the kitchen all day, so it really doesn't bother me at all. But I do have a whole video on how I did my stairs. It's a short video. I'll link that up here somewhere if I can remember. This project was my first time ever redoing stairs, and I think I did pretty good. I am not a carpenter, builder, any type of professional anything. I just went to YouTube University and I did what I needed to do, and I think it came out well. It complements the rest of the home, which is like a black and white, neutral, natural type of feel throughout the home. Obsessed with it. So much easier to clean. I just take my little vacuum, boom, boom, boom. Might need a Swiffer mop one day, boom, boom, boom. And they look brand new. It's so much easier, way less stressful. No one is falling down these steps. Everyone is like, how do you see at night? What do you do when the sun goes down? Turn my light on. Yes, I have lights on my stairs. I have lights in the stairwell, and people are just so shocked by that. I'm like, are builders not building your houses and your stairs with lights? Like, why did you purchase the home? You know what I'm saying? Why would you purchase a home that does not have lights? I'm so confused as to why people don't just turn their lights on when they're walking around at night. Like, I do not walk around my house without lights. I just don't get it. But hey, if you've fallen down steps like that, it sounds like a personal problem. But over here, we are good. No one has fallen down these steps. We live in a townhome. We're pretty professional stair walkers, so I don't know what to tell you, but I love them. The stain that I use on this, I keep saying I painted them black, but I definitely stained them black. I use a stain and finish mix. You'll see in the video, my short video, you'll see what type of stain I use, but it is a black stain but a satin finish mix. Love it. It only needed 2 coats and it came out beautiful. They're not slippery or anything like that. I love them. They're exactly what I wanted them to be. Everyone always wants to know what the tread looks like at the top from that carpet to stair transition. Right now, I left it blank because we are getting the hallway redone to match the floors that we have downstairs. When I tell you I don't want carpet anywhere, I don't want carpet anywhere. If it's not an area rug, I do not want it in the house. Carpet holds so much and I am constantly vacuuming. So all the carpet in my house, aside from the movie room, will all be gone here very soon. And then I also did stain the railings. All I did was just paint over it with the stain and it adhered very nicely. The stain is really, really, really good. Highly recommend that stain. Moving on to the master bedroom. This may have been how you saw it the last time. If you watched my previous home update video, this may look a little familiar. It was giving very much trap house, giving very much you don't got no furniture, giving very much you only have a luxury high-end bed and that's about it. But since then, it has definitely changed. We have some updates in there. We are definitely still waiting on some furniture. The reason for that is because I am very indecisive, but also with this home, I am not rushing to decorate it. When you invest in higher quality pieces, they go so much further than just buying furniture just so you can be like, oh, I furnished my home. I'm not doing that with this house. So if it takes me a whole year to decide what type of a dresser I want, then hey, it's gonna take me a whole year. That's why you don't see some furniture in here still, because I'm still making those decisions or we're still waiting for them to come in. I have added those same curtains, y'all. I am obsessed with these curtains. I added those same curtains from downstairs into my bedroom. It just complemented the bed so well. I had to do it. Same curtain rods, same curtain drape, hooks, all of that. I did also remove the blinds from my bedroom. Again, we have a whole forest in the back. No one can see into the house, but I did still want the light blocking curtains for the sun and as well as at night for when we're in our bedroom, just in case there happen to be some creepy weirdos in the forest, which there won't because it's a whole river back there, but still, just in case there's some weird people back there. For my last video, I purchased a 9x12 rug that I initially had in my living room. I ended up switching that for the jute rug that I showed you guys in this video and ended up putting that 9x12 in my bedroom. I felt like it just complemented my bedroom a lot more. It was more of a classic modern vibe for my bedroom and I felt like that rug just matched it so well. Since I've recorded this video, the rug has definitely flattened out, so it looks a little crinkled in this video because it was folded up. I know carpet on carpet is a little weird, but I didn't want to just stare at a blank carpet on my floor, and it'll be like that until we get the floors redone. I also added a bench to the front of my bed. My bed is a king size and I got this bench from Joss & Main. Highly recommend. It was only like $150 at the time. I don't know how much it is now. It is a more of a cream color than a natural neutral tone color, so just keep that in mind. And it is a Sherpa type of material. I thought it was going to be like linen when I purchased it because I couldn't really see too many pictures, but it definitely is more Sherpa. It's also fairly easy to assemble. I assembled it myself, so just put on a TV show and get to twisting the little wrench, okay? It took me like 30 minutes to put it together. The bedroom is coming together very nicely. There's obviously a lot that I need to do in here, so you guys will be seeing that throughout some vlogs coming up pretty soon. But I'm loving the overall look of the room so far. Again, the details that I did not go over in this video will definitely be in my very first video, so make sure you guys watch that. Moving on to the 4th floor. Ciao. 4 floors in a home at the age of 30? No. Do not recommend. Anyway, moving on to the movie room. We have done a lot in this movie room since the last time you guys saw this. This is how it was looking in the last video. Very much plain, very much what is this space gonna be. We did mention in a lot of vlogs that we were turning this into a movie room, so this is really like my husband's sanctuary. But of course we come up here for all the new releases, all of the games, all of that, and it is connected to our rooftop, so it's like a really fun hangout space for us and our family as well. First things first, my husband got this projector screen. This is, I believe, 100 inches. He got it off of Amazon, put it together himself. He didn't need help getting it on the wall, but I do suggest getting help if you are applying a projector screen to the wall, just so you don't damage the screen. He did it himself, but just saying, just so you don't damage the screen, it is very fragile. I would suggest having someone help you put it up on the wall for you, or having someone help you put it up on the wall with you. This is just a regular movie screen. I don't really know the text and specs to it. My husband knows all that stuff. I'm gonna just link it down below and y'all read the description in Amazon. Okay, because don't have me lying on this camera. All I know is that it captures the light from the projector and it looks real good. Yeah, my husband was really happy when the projector went up. As you can see here, he was just so proud. This space is like his baby in the home, okay? Now, before I get into the couch that we purchased, let me show some footage of what it looked like getting this couch up here. Thought I was going to have some content of the delivery men setting up the couch upstairs, our media couch. However, they're claiming that it's too big to get through the stairs. This is the couch. I told them to just leave it here in the living room. Yeah, they're saying since it's a square, it's too big to get through here, but I don't know, y'all. The model home had this huge, like, square table the size of this in the media room. Like literally the table was the size of one of these cushions, probably a little bigger if I'm not mistaken. That was up there. So I'm like, somebody gotta figure something out, because he was like, oh, just move this one upstairs. And I'm like, this is not a media couch. This is a media couch. This is where we can lay our whole bodies on. Yeah, this ain't staying here. So now I have to call my husband and let him know. Me and him gonna have to try to get this upstairs ourselves. So as you can see, my husband and his friend done damaged my walls. They have since then been fixed, but getting this couch up here was just so crazy. I don't understand how the model home was able to get half of the large items upstairs to the roof. All right, well, the good news is my husband was able to get his friend to help him somehow get these large sofas upstairs. Bad news is, look what they did to my house, y'all. First of all, we had to remove the railings, which is not bad because now I just came up with a DIY project, so that's fun. But look at my walls. Look, see? Look at this. Everything is just like, I mean, everything's fixable. My husband will definitely be doing some drywall, some spackling. See, yeah, the walls are pretty damaged. The worst one I've seen is this one, and it's like, yeah, like a triangle. I'm not even understanding. This couch we did purchase, I believe, from Value City. It is a huge couch. It is like a bed, but couch version, super comfortable, highly recommend. The way that you see it now is the way that it still looks, and this thing has been sat on, okay? Like, we be up here watching these movies and the couch has not put a dent or anything. It still looks brand new till this day. I really love this couch. It's I think this color is called Snow White. It is definitely bright white. I love it. Complements the room very well. Very much media couch if you're looking for that. The next thing that we added into the room was this light. This is just a very simple light that I got from Home Depot. I just really wanted it to complement the movie screen. Black outline, soft light. That's all I wanted. Nothing too special. The next thing that we got, which is also my husband's baby, is the projector. He did spend quite a bit of money on this projector. That's because he wanted the best of the best for the movie space that we have now. This is a LG 4K UHD projector. Again, I'm gonna link it down below. Y'all go read the specs because I ain't gonna be up here lying to you. All I know is it looks real good up on that projector, okay? It looks so good against that screen. I legit feel like I am in the movie theater. It is crisp. He also did purchase a projector mount that you will see here. He also got this off Amazon because if you have a projector, you need a projector mount to hang from the ceiling. We did have to hire an electrician to come and put an outlet right next to the projector mount so that we could plug it in and not have cords all over the place. So that was like an extra cost. Next, we purchased this floating entertainment center media console from IKEA. IKEA is just like a go-to for a lot of my very simple, quick furniture pieces that I just really don't need to be too flashy. I just need it to be exactly what it is, which is a floating shelf. That was the style that we wanted in the movie theater. My husband put that together. Real simple. Usually this IKEA furniture be kicking his butt, but he did good with this one. I think it's because he actually cares about this room. After that, is it really a movie room if it's so bright in there? No. Here's some old footage that I included from an old vlog. I'll link that vlog down below in the description to see how I painted this movie room. But again, I went in with my Tricorn Black flat finish. I painted a portion of the movie room because I did still want a little bit of light. I like that black and white feel in the movie room. So I painted just the wall that we'll be putting the bar, concessions, and all of that on. I wanted to paint that black. Ignore the parts that I didn't finish painting. There's gonna be cabinets and tables and everything covering up that whole part. And I was like, work smarter, not harder. So I just left it like that. We already went ahead and ordered our fridge. I got this fridge off Amazon. It is Frigidaire, very good fridge. It's the height that I need it to be, which is gonna be where our counter is laying on top of. So really good fridge, not a bad price at all. Again, it'll be linked down below in the description. And it was like a really cool classic look. It also has a freezer section, which is really important because we do want to have like ice and stuff up there. And it comes with the ice tray as well. Here's just a quick view on how the movie room is looking right now, how the screen looks. Even in the daytime, this projector looks very, very well. I do plan on putting blackout curtains against these windows as well as the rooftop door, just to be able to block out that light when we do want to watch movies throughout the day. The screen still looks great, but just to have that full movie room effect, I will be purchasing blackout curtains that are completely black for the windows and the doors. Now out here, the rooftop is still bare, but don't worry, rooftop furniture is on the way. I am so excited for that. I found a lot of good, nice dupes, but I'm gonna obviously test them out before I give my full review and tell y'all that y'all should go buy it. Now we're getting down into the playroom. This is Zara's area. If you followed my Vlogmas videos, you watched the whole process of this room come together, and it was one of my favorite projects, which was just giving my baby girl her space to just play. You guys know we were in an apartment for a little bit when we moved from our previous home where she had a playroom. So going from having a big playroom to an apartment and not having a playroom was kind of like, well, what is going on? Where's all my toys at, mom? So I really wanted to just give her a space, as well as my husband. He also has like a nice little gaming area down here. So those two just be downstairs on the first floor while I'm up here doing what I gotta do, and I cannot hear them. First things first, my husband's desk. I purchased his desk from Office Depot, as well as the chair. I just really wanted to tie the whole room together, so that's why I painted that part of the ceiling up there black. It was initially the same color as the wall. I wanted it black just to tie in with my husband's stuff, so it didn't just seem like one dark space and then the rest is like pink. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to tie together because it is their space together. A lot of these things that you'll see in her room are all going to be detailed in a lot of my Vlogmas videos. I'll also link them down below, but if you want to see like the whole video of me putting everything together, those will be in my Vlogmas video. So I'll link that playlist over here for you guys so you can go take a peek at those. A lot of the furniture that you see here, like her entertainment center, I did get from IKEA, as well as the baskets. These baskets surprisingly hold a lot of toys. Like there's some depth up in these baskets. So I really do recommend this if you want to use it as like a toy storage, which is what I use it for since she doesn't have an actual toy box. I love to use this as a toy storage alternative. I also did make a DIY desk. I have a whole video on how I did that. I have a Vlogmas video, as well as a short video, as well as a TikTok video if you're interested in seeing how I created this desk for her. Again, it is all IKEA furniture, and the wood top came from Home Depot. Have all the details and everything in those videos that I just mentioned. Her chair was also a DIY project that is part of the Vlogmas series, so you'll see that in one of those videos there. All the details on that, where I got the contact paper, where I purchased the chairs, will all be in those videos. A lot of the accessory holders that you see, such as things that hold her crayons and markers and scissors and things like that, I got those from IKEA as well. They're supposed to be a kitchen appliance holder, but I was like, it looked cute for the art stuff too, so I'm gonna just throw that at baby girl's room. As for her toys, I really do try to stay away from plastic toys. There's no particular reason to that, aside from the fact that they just last longer and it's better quality. Like I've been saying throughout this video, investing into higher quality items really goes a long way, so you don't have to keep repurchasing. And that goes for kids' toys as well. I lean towards a lot more wood toys and felt toys. They just don't wear out as quickly as plastic toys do. And if you want to be more specific, it really does help save the planet, avoid buying plastic, avoid having them in the landfills and all that. So yeah, I really do purchase a lot of wood toys, felt toys when I can. If there was wood and felt Barbies, I would be purchasing them as well. But I get a lot of my toys off of Amazon. One of the big brands that I always lean to is Melissa & Doug. You will see them in Target a lot. That's where I get a lot of my toys from, Target as well as Amazon, and everything I will have for you linked in my Amazon store. I also did like a lot of DIY toys, so actual groceries that I would buy if they came in a box, I would save those boxes and just take them down so that she can pretend to use them in her grocery store. Now this grocery store was a DIY project. I ended up repainting this. That is also a part of the Vlogmas series, so if you want to see how I repainted this, I have all of that in that video for you. I made a whole custom sign. I really wanted this to feel like it was Zara's space, so I made her a cute little Trader J sign. Zara's middle name is Jay, spelled J-A-E. I just thought it'd be too cute to make it say Trader J's because she knows what Trader Joe's is. She loves Trader Joe's. We're always in there together, and it was just a cute little moment for baby girl. And this grocery store does actually make sounds, and it interacts and it works. It's really fun. It's like the most healing experience as a parent because I never had anything like this. So to be able to play with stuff like this with my daughter is like the most inner child healing I've experienced my entire life. Again, a lot of wood toys, a lot of felt things, even some of the money is felt. I got this really cool espresso machine and cafe kit from Target. I'll have that link down below. That's from the Magnolia collection. Love it. It's all wood, all felt items. Just the cutest little addition to a playroom. And a lot of her playroom items, we also did do DIYs, which is also a part of the Vlogmas series. Stuff like that for Zara's playroom is part of my Vlogmas series, which is why I keep bringing it up, but that is where most of it is. We did make a lot of the items that you see here, and I also purchased a lot of realistic foods from Amazon. So I'll have that all linked for you. Now here is a rug in Zara's room. I purchased this rug. It's supposed to be like a cloud shaped rug. It looked more like a splat, but it's supposed to be a cloud. I purchased this from Home Depot, and it's been like 6 months since we've had it, and it still carries a smell. This carpet is so soft and so comfortable, but that smell, I cannot lay on it. I've done so much to try to get it out, and it just will not come out. It's very faint now, but if you're like laying right next to it, you can definitely smell it, and I cannot stand the smell. This whole first floor is Zara's area, the dog's area, and my husband's area. This is really like our recreation part of our home. We do also have a backyard. I plan on getting like a little patio area done. I might even put a fence up. Some of our neighbors have fences, and I just thought that that'd be nice for some extra privacy. We do have the woods in the back, but just, you know, since we have our dog and everything, to have that extra privacy back there would be nice. And this is by any means not sponsored, but I do use the Room Planner app a lot. I've talked about this in so many of my vlogs, so many of my TikToks. This is really my go-to when I want to bring my ideas to life digitally first and then go out and purchase it. I love to do this because I'm so indecisive. I need to see how things look for exactly what they are, and it helps me to save money because now I'm not going into the stores and just buying what I feel like will look cute in the house, because everything, let's be real, everything is gonna look cute in the house if I put it in there, but I don't need all of that stuff. So the Room Planner really helps me get those items from websites, put them in my plans and see how it looks, the exact size and everything. And I just love being able to look at that app and then look at my space like, wow, I really brought this together. Like my ideas are really coming to life, and it's just so fun to look back and just see all of that. But that is going to be it for the home updates. I have a lot of plans coming up, especially with the transition from spring to summer. A lot of patio decor, rooftop decor, finishing up the movie room, getting the master bedroom completed. There's so many updates coming up that I'm super excited to share. So if you like this video and you want to keep seeing more things like this, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure you like the video, make sure you leave a comment, let me know what you want to see next, how I went about certain things. If I missed the detail that you're interested about, let me know down below, and I promise I will get back to you. I thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you didn't watch the first home update video, make sure y'all go and watch that video. I have it linked down below in the description so you're caught up with all the home updates. And I'll be having home updates here and there in my vlogs. I like to throw them in there so that you guys can see it happening in real time, and then come back with these videos and put it in a whole collective home update video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really love sharing my home with you and just showing you that you can turn your builder grade homes into personalized luxury homes if you want to. You can definitely buy a builder grade home and turn it into a luxury and customized home. It's definitely doable. We do it in every single house. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.